Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. He did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
2nd down coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the quarter.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll try the run. Just steamrolling the defense.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the official... But they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got room at the 35. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they're not on the same page there. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the and the coach will take the penalty. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll pull it down. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got enough space. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The inside handoff. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
I love the QB where he holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll go to the counter. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. Feeling some heat. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Comes out throwing on first down. He's open on the right. Afterburners coming. Into their happy place for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. And that time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Zings it complete to the right. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets them up on second down. They'll give it to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, just keeps firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Scatterbo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Trying to get to him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Coming after him. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. A 1st down for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Listen, in these situations, it's so hard to push the ball down the field because the defense is playing pass. We bring in more DBs. We're dropping deeper in our coverage, and we're making you throw the ball underneath or run the football. Nice job by the running back. Listen, he got good yards. He didn't get the 1st down, but now he's in a situation where 3rd down becomes something where it's not predictable. Now it's a situation where they can go out and have success.
He throws one to the left. Wide open, he makes the catch. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time, you only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big 1st down.
He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. 1st down here for the offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Shakes off the defender. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Brooks. Runs through a tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Sun Devils are threatening in the red zone. On second down, looking to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's McClain. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He wants to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. And now on second down for this offense.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing.
Only in the hops. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion brings up a second down. Off the boot, looking for his man. He's going up top. And that ball is picked off.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
The short hands, it's McClain. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd and short now after that completion. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll short from their own 33. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll throw on 3rd down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. But
and the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He'll try to do it himself. Open space at the 25. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's McClain. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Going up top on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
He wants to throw here on second down. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Gets it out fast.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He's back to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And what a catch! A diving grab down the right side. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.